You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph, Rocks and Stones, Part 4. My encouragement to you is to put your life in the hands of the Creator. Stay in touch with Him all the days of your life. Submit to the handiwork of our God, who can bring to life that which was dead. Paul uses a great description of us when he writes a letter to the Corinthians in 2 Corinthians 4:7. He says this, "But we have this treasure in jars of clay," meaning our bodies, to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not from us. So not only does He bring us to life, but He installs inside of our earthen vessels, our bodies, incredible treasure, eternal treasure. And I'll say it again, Jesus can make something out of nothing. You know, over the years I've pastored people, helped people, and in the dark night of their souls at times, when they're in a very difficult place, people can often wonder and doubt and think that somehow God has made a mistake with them. They shouldn't be here. But nothing could be further from the truth. In Isaiah 43:1 it says, "But now this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Jacob, He who formed you, Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine." Wow. So powerful. Many of you that are listening to this podcast need to hear that. And Isaiah goes on further and he says this in chapter 43, verse 18 and 19. He says this, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past." I'll say that again. Do not dwell on the past. Verse 19, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Around 1100 BC, a man called David decided to take on a giant, and it says in 1 Samuel 17:40, "Then he took a staff in his hand, chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, put them in the pouch of his shepherd's bag, and with his sling in his hand approached the Philistine." Those 5 stones were decades old. They'd been through storms and seasons, rubbing against other stones, taking off rough edges. David finds 5 of them, and they become treasure in his hand. They have their moment in history. Cold stones come alive and have a purpose. When it comes to God's purposes, even stones who nobody thought anything of can surprise everyone and become a part of the great divine plan. Isn't that amazing? My question is, what has gone cold in your heart? What rough edges do you have that have become for you some sort of disqualification? All of that potential, all of that preparation, all of those hard times come together for good and achieve the purposes of God. Maybe you could never see how He could pluck you out of obscurity for His divine plan. I'm going to finish this podcast today with lyrics from a song from Michael O'Margin called "See This House," and it describes what I'm talking about. "See this house I've built, it stands so strong, it took so long. Placed so high on this hill, no one sees in, they never will. Board by board I willed the walls into place, and the roof went on with my dreams. As nice as it is on the outside, you know it's still not at all what it seems. Inside it's all run down, lonely and bare, dark everywhere, confusion all around, things to be sold, love to be found. Down the hall that room's been locked up for years, and neglect has misplaced the key. It's full of memories I bought for a price, at a time when nothing came free. But you opened the door, and there was light like there's never been before. Then you gave me the key, and there was love there to set me free, and until you, I was like sand blown out of hand. See this house I've built, it stands so strong, it took so long. Inside, it's been made new. It's all I have, it's all for you. May you hear the call of the Creator, calling your name, smiling and laughing with you. God bless you.